All right, people, and we're back in the last in the series of looking at 101 facts about the good old USA. Sam's back. Oh, excellent. Right, let's get cracking. Come on, Sam, last stretch.
Number 81. The average US worker stays at each of their jobs for 4.4 years. So if you're working in Taco Bell and you're fed up with your manager Sandra's BS, then you're statistically likely to only stay there for a little bit longer.
I'm saying that. Been in my current job for about that amount of time. Fair enough.
Number 82. The US has 115,000 janitors, 83,000 bartenders, and 323,000 restaurant servers with bachelor's degrees. That makes 54% of college graduates either underemployed or unemployed. But check that last fact and you'll realise it won't be for very long, so don't worry, keep believing and keep achieving. No.
I mean, that just goes to show that not all these degrees are actually worth the money. I mean, you're spending fortunes, thousands of dollars on education, and it's in the wrong thing. If there's no space for you, then you've just wasted a load of money and saddled yourself with a huge debt. Yeah.
Number 83. The cost of college in the US has gone up 500% since 1985. 500%! And that doesn't even cover the cost of carpet cleaning after sorority parties.
I mean, I used to work at a university in the UK, and yeah, your parties, they make a mess. They make a mess. Summer ball, ridiculous. It's like trash the place.
Number 84. According to a study conducted by economists Carl Benedict Frey and Michael Osborne, 47% of the jobs in the US could be lost to computers, robots, and other forms of technology. Have they never seen Terminator? It doesn't end well.
And oh god, it's happening to me already.
Oh wait, I live in the UK. Whew.
Number.
Hey, AI is coming. AI is coming. Or technically machine learning. However you want to pronounce it. I mean, you got Tesla with their driverless cars or potentially driverless cars, autopilot, whatever. Yeah, I think we should all be afraid of that.
85.
Anyway, Christmas. Who doesn't love Christmas, eh? Well, apparently the US in its olden days, as it was illegal in the US until 1836, as it was considered an ancient pagan holiday.
To be fair, it is an ancient pagan holiday. It's just been wrapped up with it. A fun fact for you. Let's add to this fact. We make the 102 facts. Jesus was actually born in October. But because October back in the olden days, he had a different calendar, it's actually our December. Yeah? Did you get that? He was born in December, but it's currently our October. We'll carry on.
But 86. It transpires, though, that apparently Americans do love Christmas, as the best-selling single of all time there is Bing Crosby's White Christmas, selling 25 million copies.
I mean, to be fair, I think that's a bestseller quite a lot of countries. I think it might be a bestseller in the UK as well. It is a good song, though. It is a good song.
Number 87. America also loves The Wind, apparently, as the best-selling movie of all time ever over there is Gone with the Wind, taking $1.7 billion in adjusted gross.
Never seen it at all.
Number 88. According to the Recording Industry Association of America, the best-selling artists in the whole of the country are those Beatle fellas? Never heard of them.
Yeah, straight out of the UK, Beatles. Questionable haircut, mind you, but quality music. Quality music.
Number 89. In 1893, an amendment was proposed to rename the United States of America into the United States of the Earth. USC doesn't really have the same kind of ring to it, does it? I mean, hey, wait a minute, that's already a word. Acronyms are fun.
I mean, I know they're global power, but United States of the Earth, wouldn't you need every country to be part of that? All right.
Number 90. In 1943, sliced bread was banned to conserve supplies during World War II. Number 91.
I get that. Rationing during the war, not everything is easily accessible. Sliced bread? If you're having a loaf, whether it's sliced or not, doesn't really make much difference, though, does it? that just me? All right.
In America, GPS is owned and controlled by the government. They can switch it off anytime they want. For instance, when you're trying to meet an old college buddy for a spa and fried chicken day. That can be your excuse next time you don't want to go to one of those. You're welcome.
I mean, GPS, it's got to be one of the best inventions ever. I mean, you just hook your phone up or whatever you've got, a TomTom or a Garmin or whatever, it just tells you where to go. Brilliant. But they can turn it off. Oh, government's got you again, haven't they? Ooh.
Number 92. Salt Lake City has a law against carrying an unwrapped ukulele on the street.
Really?
So, you watch out for that.
I mean, what are you going to do? Just break out into song in the street? Really?
Number 93. Sitting on a sea turtle is also a third-degree felony. I should think so. Oh, sitting on a sea turtle is a third-degree felony. Okay. Number 9.
You ever thought the first bit? I mean, Sam, you do make me laugh. Fair enough. Who'd want to do that to a sea turtle anyway? Just do that in the toilet like a normal person.
24. The US puts a higher percentage of its population in prison than any other nation on Earth does. They just cannot stop sitting on sea turtles, can they?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're not in prison for doing that on a sea turtle. Pretty sure probably other things are going to be putting people in incarceration. I don't know. Some people might be in for doing that on a sea turtle. I don't know.
Number 95. The army owns around 24,000 square miles of land. If the army were a state, it probably wouldn't be much fun, but it would also be the 42nd largest state in the US.
That's a lot. I mean, I know you've got to need training grounds and you need to test things out like Area 51, shady. But that's bigger than, what, 8 other states? 9 other states? That's ridiculous.
Number 96. Speaking of the US military, they have a secret, near-silent type of Velcro which reduces the ripping noise by over 95%. Those geniuses! If they can adapt those onto rip-off shorts, then I would be really, really grateful. What do you mean, why? It's none of your business, Dalton.
I mean, the Velcro. I mean, the hook side. No, what was it? The hook. The hook on the eye side. The sharp side. When you rub that against your skin, if you've got your shorts on and it's like stitched in the wrong way, that chafes a bit.
Number 97. In 2014, the US spent more than $580 billion on the military, which is by far the highest in the world. Lord alone knows how much of that was on Velcro. No.
It was all on Velcro. There was no guns, there's no tanks, no planes, all on Velcro. $500 billion just Velcro. That factory must have been churning that Velcro out, no problem.
Number 98. After the release of Top Gun in 1986, the US
Quality
Navy
film.
saw a 500% increase in young men wanting to become naval aviators. So thanks, Tom Cruise and Kenny Loggins. Good work, team. No.
I mean, you just go on Microsoft Flight Simulator. They got a fighter jet on there. It's awesome. Oh, love it.
Number 99. July the 4th is known as the most patriotic and American date ever as it's Independence Day. But the real Independence Day is actually on the 2nd of July, as this is the day that the meeting to approve independence from Britain actually happened.
No. That's interesting. 2 days earlier. I mean, go for it. You want your independence, go for it. But, all right, 4th of July is not the actual Independence Day. Interesting.
100. Unlike what it says in all the movies, it's actually very rare that aliens attack and invade on the 4th of July. Number 1.
It's very rare. Unless we've been kept in the dark about it, we haven't seen any alien attacks. Unless that's what's in Area 51. Possibly. Conspiracy.
101. The US national anthem's melody was actually originally from a drinking song by the Anacreontic Society, a London-based gentlemen's club in the 18th century. And its original lyrics were about drinking and sex.
All right.
Crikey. Try and find the original lyrics and sing those instead to spice up Independence Day a little bit. That was 101 facts about...
I mean, you had the prohibition taking alcohol away, and then you had the national anthem actually was the drinking song. That's brilliant. That is, that's got to be the most ironic thing I've ever heard. Drinking song, national anthem, but no, we can't have alcohol back in the day. Brilliant. And so that's the 101 facts about the USA done. I mean, there are some interesting ones in there, I must admit. Bit of an eye-opener on some of them. Oh, love it. If you're out and about today, spread some kindness, makes the world a better place. But I'm out.